to tell you what's hot and what's not before it goes to press. But we're going to kick off straight away, are we, Lorraine? Because we've got a very tight show and we'll have a little chat in a second.
Oh, yeah.
But for now, what better way to open than with comedy? Would you please welcome to the stage a very funny man that I've gigged with in the past, Mr. Danny Pensive! Hey! Should we leave?
I love goldfish, as pets they're overlooked. They're simple and they're beautiful and too small to be cooked. They're easy to look after and they're very easily fed. If you're allergic to fur or feathers, try a fish instead. I'll concede it's not a pet that you can take for a walk. And some say that their memories are very, very short. But they're beautiful to look at. If you're stressed, they keep you calm. It's just one of the many gifts that give goldfish their charm. Hello. I feel gratified for to be the first guest here. It's really nice. Some people think I'm a bit simple, but I know that ITV 1 + 1 isn't ITV 2. So, before I comes up to Edinburgh, I've been on a diet, and it's a diet you might want to try yourself. What you do is, you go into the supermarket, and you pick up a packet of food, and you know, nowadays, if you pick up a packet of food, there's a thing called the Daily Guideline Allowance. Have you seen that?
Yes.
Some of you. Well, we didn't have that in the old days. For 2006, so I don't know how I knew what was in food back then, but I picked up this packet the other day, and it says, this packet contains 5,000% of your daily allowance of sugar. Not a packet of sugar. Wasn't going to eat it all at once. So, I'll live with me Nana. I'll do this joke and one more joke, because that's tight. Right? I live with me Nana, and what happened was before I come to Edinburgh, the phone rang and I was just minding my own business.
Oh, that carrot.
That wasn't a noise the phone made. Just did a normal ring. No, not that either. Just a normal phone. And I picked it up, like that, like a man's voice. Right, and I picks it up, and the man on the end goes, hello, is that Mrs. Parkinson? And I says, no. And he says, is Mrs. Parkinson there? And I says, no. And he says, will Mrs. Parkinson be available? And I says, no. Because I don't know who Mrs. Parkinson is. She doesn't live in my house. Well then 2 minutes later, the phone rings again, and it's the same fella. And he says, hello, is that Mrs. Parkinson? And it still wasn't, it was still me. So I says no, and he went, oh. Now I didn't know how to reply to that. So I just repeated what he says to me, and I went, oh. And he was even less prepared for that, so he just kept going, oh. And I was having fun, so I kept going as well, oh. Did that for 5 minutes. So I'm a big fan of Doctor Who, as you can tell from my jumper, and I was watching it when it was on recent, and I said to my mate Dave, what would you do if you had a TARDIS? Where would you go? And I was thinking, like, would you go back in time and try and stop World War II, or just go back a few years and tell Rod Hull not to get on his run flat head? Things won't make the world a better place. So I says, that's what I would do. And I says, today, what would you do? And he says, oh, I'd go back to 1970 and buy a house. Yeah.
We haven't got a great deal of time. Now this, we gigged, you reminded me of this, we gigged in Nottingham.
We did a gig in Nottingham, didn't we?
Wasn't it good?
No. Because some of the people understood, and some of them were like hens on hen parties, and they didn't listen, you know, like they paid the money for some comedy, and then didn't listen. So they could have just put the money on the ground.
Sorry, what did you say? Okay, no,
So where are you? Where are you?
Here.
Here.
No, sorry. I am at the caves. Down, it is a cave, and it's down the bank called just the Toniggan Caves. And I'm at 5:20, what is in 20 minutes time from now. So I'm not going to be ready for my show.
5:20 at the Caves, and you've got tickets for, what is it, it's tomorrow night?
2 tickets for tomorrow, so if you're here on Sunday, you can come and see it on Sunday. And it's called Danny Pensive's Map of Britain at 5:20, that's the show. You'll see posters with my face on them.
That's how, yeah.
So, who would like 2 tickets?
We need a 5:20 slot tomorrow. You need to be available. And if you'd like to see Danny's show, and we'll be giving tickets right the way out throughout the course of this show. So if you would like tickets, there's a lady at the back. So round of applause please for the lady at the back. If you'd like to go see our floor manager. Danny, thank you so much. He's got a present for us.
I've got a present for you. I'll give you. What it is, you know, because your thing goes on the internet.
Yes.
Well, because Edinburgh's kind of stressful, and this goes on the internet. I don't know if you've got the internet, if you've not got a very good connection.
Yes.
If you worry, right,
Yeah.
and you have to pause because you don't know what to say, just hold that up to the camera and turn it, and people will think the next bit's loading in.
Darling, thank you very much.
Fantastic, thank you very much. Danny Pensive, ladies and gentlemen.
Who we got next?
This bit's loading, this bit's loading.
Ah,
Okay, it doesn't work.
no.